What's up, guys, on YouTube? How you guys today? I got Ace Experiment. I want to somewhat try out on this very old gaming channel. By the way, I don't really play games. I might able to sell this gaming channel or give it away, or I might just take it apart completely because I just really don't play gaming at all because I absolutely have no room for this channel to be anywhere in this house because it's designed to go on the floor and that's what it's designed to do. That's the reason why it kind of like tips back and forth because it's called a rocking chair. That's what it's designed to do. But it's a pretty decent little chair. It's awesome. And let's go through on some of the features of the chair it does have. Now, on the bottom right here, now of course I was been fixing the chair. I just haven't got time to put the felt back on the chair itself. But here we have the volume switch, the on and off switch. Then we have the bass and the treble switch. Then we have analog input RCA, input and output for sound. And this is just to play. This is all the controls for the gaming chair itself. Now, on the headrest itself, this chair has two speakers right here beside the headrest itself. Pretty cool. And it also has a bass system on the inside of it. And then I lift it up. Don't mind the messy work I haven't finished yet. But we also have some LED lights here. They kind of like dance to the music and stuff when you play games or music with this chair as well. But this chair is a 12-volt chair here, 12 volts for means of power. But my uncle gave me this chair a long time ago. But the problem is it didn't come with a power adapter like most units have. Now we do have different power here. I was experimenting with Bluetooth technology and putting Bluetooth technology inside the chair as well. That's why I have these two on wires here. This is my 12-volt wire. This is actual as my Bluetooth 5-volt wire, but I'm not too worried about that too much. But that's just a pretty awesome gaming chair. Case if anybody who wants to play gaming, that's totally fine. But me, I don't really play games that much. But I do have certain things I do have on my bed and also on my desk here to kind of show you what I'm going to be using. By the way, I'm going to be using this old power supply from a computer. This is a 12-volt power supply. It's a pretty neat, handy little guy for testing. You guys can see it. I'll bring it close to you guys so you can see what all the certain components this little guy has on. But it's a very old vintage power supply. And by the way, I do have one problem with the connector I made here. This connector was not strong enough for the current for the 12-volt rail for this door. This was giving me some issues, but we're not going to need that. And we also need a jumper pin. It's called a paper clip. And we do have, again, the grounded cable. This is the AC cord that goes to the power display. We also have iPod Touch to test out the speakers. And we also have RC to RC jack as well. Now, let's go ahead and bring up the power supply for you guys. So you guys can take a look on what I'm doing. This is an experiment because if you don't have a 12-volt power adapter, you can substitute a power supply itself from your older computer. But hey, I don't recommend doing it. But hey, that's the experiment I am going to try to do. Let's go ahead and bring up this power supply here. For you guys can somewhat take a look at it. Now, I do have this little connector. This connector is in one of the Molex connector that's going to come out, but see, we just have this little guy, it's dropped off at the end, but it's pretty cool. But this is the 12 volt power supply I'm going to be using. Just a standard Molex ATX power supply, and it has all these different connectors and different things for the power supply itself. But this does have a 8 amp 12 volt connection for the 12 volt oil on this power supply as well. But we're going to go ahead and test that out as well. But it's going to be kind of awesome. It's kind of neat. I like doing experiments, guys. It's pretty cool. But also, we do need a tiny little paper clip. That paper clip is to jump over the power supply as well. And this one here, we're not going to no longer need. This one is trash. This one's garbage. We toss that over there. And we're also going to need your 3 grounded outlet plug. And we're going to need these 2 things. The iPad and RCs. To be able to test out the gaming chair speakers to make sure everything seems to work. Now, I'm not a gamer. I don't really need this chair because, for a couple reasons, because all it's doing is taking up space in my room. I might just get rid of it, tear it apart, sell it, whatever. Just long if I can get it all fixed and stuff, but hey, whatever my uncle gave to me. But let's go ahead, get this baby going now. Let's take the 4 volt power supply. We're just going to put the 12 volt power supply on the floor. And we take any of these Molex connectors. It has a 12 volt oil on it and also a decent ground. And we're just going to make sure we put the ground in the ground and this guy on the other side. And make sure we don't have any types of shorts. We'll just lay that over there. And we're going to take the plug and we'll plug this directly into the wall over here and to the AC side. And we plug this directly into the back of the unit like that. Now, to be able to get this power supply to actually turn on, that's why we need a small jumper pin to jump for the power supply because it thinks it has a computer on it. But if you don't have a 12 volt power supply, you can do this with any type of computer power supply or same way, same thing. Just need to jump for the green and the ground. And now, if the fan is running, we do have a good system. Just make sure you don't touch this to the case, this little guy here with the jumper wheel. We don't want to somewhat short anything out on the power supply itself. Now let's go ahead and see if this actually is going to work again. The last time I did this, I used the weaker one. This one didn't really work. Well, let's see if she turns on. Ah, gosh, she does. You guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but she does have a red light. I'm just going to shadow it with my hand. You guys can see that. There's the red light. Power means it's working just absolutely fine. With using a computer 12 volt supply. Now, we are also going to need a couple things. Now, I can also sit on this chair if I really want to, but for this testing purposes, I am not going to worry too much about sitting on the chair itself. Well, we just need to plug in the input to the input, and we're going to go ahead and gently put the back of the seat up here. Now, we can adjust everything, volume, and everything on this chair itself. Now, we do got to be careful because we are connected to certain things, and that's how this is a pretty nice, old-fashioned gaming chill. Now it will lock back and forth like it normally does because it's a lockable. But I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Just put that off to the side. Make sure you're not binding any of my wires up too much, chill. And we're gonna take this and we're going to somewhat plug my iPod right into the gaming chair itself. Now we're going to turn the gaming chair on, and we're going to go to some music and play some music. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing, it also has lights it plays too. You guys can see, it looks pretty good for listening to music and stuff too. It's pretty cool, it's awesome. Alright, let's quickly pause that real quick. But that's how you can actually convert yourself a computer power supply into a power for your old style gaming chair if you don't have a 12-volt power supply for the chair itself. Pretty unique. I wasn't expecting it to work, but yes, this is going to come unplugged, but that's okay. As long as it doesn't short anything out, but I recommend, if you're always going to do this, make sure you do have the 12-volt power supply unplugged when you're also doing this type of experiment. And make sure it works just fine. And by the way, I'm going to show you what I used the last time again. We used just a standard old style power supply with the basics of how things seems to work. 12-volt power supply on how you can convert your gaming chair into your chair, it seems to work with a 12-volt power itself. Guys, if you are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below if any ideas you want to do with these power supplies with the gaming chair. Awesome. Alright, please share, please like, peace out, bye guys, we'll see you in the next vlog.